Alright, so this week, obviously since duck season's out right now, changing it up a little bit. I'm just left work a little bit early so I could run down to like the other side of Charlotte and meet up with a buddy of mine that sells guns. I'm picking up a new 22 today. So I've been shooting my old 22 a lot lately. I got a Savage Stevens Model 70, I think it is, something like that. I'm not like a huge gun buff by any means. I like my shotguns, obviously, because I use them. I mean, that's like the biggest tool I got is a shotgun. I messaged my buddy the other week and was like, hey man, because he's my go-to guy for all my abnormal guns. Well, for guns that's anything besides a shotgun, he's my go-to guy, so I always ask him. But I texted him, was like, hey man, I want a new 22, what should I get? And I said, I've been looking at a Ruger 1022, and he was like, that's by far the best go-to 22. Well, I want one with a rail on top of it so I can put a scope on it. He's like, I happen to know a guy, and it turns out he has one that he's selling me. So on my way to pick that thing up now, he went ahead and had me order a scope for it, and it's in my back seat somewhere. Getting a new gun's always exciting. So we're cruising down the road and should be there here in a little bit. Alrighty, so got the rifle. Now I'm gonna head back home and I'll do the whole unboxing deal there. But yeah, picked it up. Ruger 1022. Like I said, Garrett's my go-to gun guy. So if I have any gun questions or want to know what the right thing to buy is or whatever it may be, he's my guy I go to. So you can check out all his links. I'll post them in the description down there, but TrussellFirearms.com, and then look up his Instagram, Garret the Gun Guy. And yeah, he's a licensed FFL dealer out of Union County in North Carolina. He teaches concealed carry classes, so very knowledgeable fella with firearms. So check out his stuff, and he always has some really nice stuff on his website. So give him a look and give him some business. And his concealed carry classes, he has a place at his house that he teaches the classes at, but he also kind of travels somewhat, around the area to different places and teaches the classes. So if you look for a concealed carry class, get in touch with him and he'll get you set up. Immediately regret this decision because of the traffic, but since I'm coming back up through Denver, I figured I might as well stop at Palmetto State and see if they got some rings for this Vortex that I'm putting on it. Here's the local Palmetto State. Swing in here real quick and see what they got. Alright, well, that was successful. So, got rings now. So, now I can go home, mount the scope up, and we'll go from there. I really don't know what I plan on doing with this gun. I just wanted a nicer 22. A couple buddies of mine that say like long distance shooting with a 22 is a good time. So, maybe I'll try that, I don't know. Might turn this into a little gun build, I don't know. First off, we'll go to the house and get everything mounted up and unbox it. We'll take a look at it and then we'll go from there. Whoa, sick, bro. So went by Palmetto State, came home, went mattress shopping, ate supper, now unboxing. So had to get the rings that'll fit the 1022 because it's got a skinnier Picatinny rail. So got the loopholed.
Wade.
Hey. So loves fishing poles. He's climbing up there and messing with all my poles. So here's the rifle. It is clear, magazine's out, so don't be crying. Ruger 1022, it's the gray one. Should be a cool little gun. Like I said, I'm not crazy big into rifles and everything else, but this will just be a fun little gun for us to play with and shoot some varmints, because our chicken house gets frequented pretty often by varmints, so this would be a good little gun for it. Yeah, so it's the Vortex Sonora is what Garrett told me to order. It's a 4x12x44. Like I said, I'm not a huge rifle guy, so I'm sure y'all can comment and whatever else y'all want to about this stuff, but I don't know too much about it. Throw these rings on and get this scope on. Alright, so there it is in all of its glory. It's a good looking little gun, I like it. Like I said, I don't know what my intentions are with it. I've never built a gun before, but it would be fun to do a build. But I'm just new to that whole thing. I do my shotguns, and you know that's really about all I do. Shotguns. So when people ask me about RETAYs or Benellis or Stogers or whatever, I can tell them all about them. But these things here, I'm just new to this whole game, so this is where you guys can drop comments and tips, tricks, suggestions what I should do with it. But yeah, somehow our chickens have survived as long as they have. But I mean, literally every night it seems like we got a possum or raccoon or something going up to the chicken coop and trying to get in it. But so far they're still kicking, still laying eggs. This should come in handy with them rascals. Cool gun. So appreciate it, Garrett, for getting me hooked up with this thing. Drop comments, tips, tricks, suggestions, whatever it may be. A fun way to build this gun, because it would be cool to put a different trigger on it and whatnot. So I think Garrett said that he does long range stuff with his. I think he shoots like 300 yards with it or something like that. Shoot spoons at 300 yards with a 22. That sounds like a good time. So maybe that's what we'll do with this thing. So tomorrow we'll go outside and shoot it. See what I think about it. But again, go check out Garrett's website and his social medias. It's TrestleFirearms.com. Like I said, he's got all kinds of stuff on there. Comes across a lot of vintage stuff, so if you're into vintage guns, he'll have them every now and then. I guess that's part one of the 1022 quote build. So again, let me know what I should do with it. Ruger 1022. Cool little gun. I guess that'll do it for this week's video. I didn't really have anything this week, so I had to come up with something. So hopefully by posting this video, you guys can help me out on where to start with this thing here, because it should be a lot of fun. And duck season 3rd split starts back up the 17th. So I think, fingers crossed, we'll finally get to go back down to the hunt club and get a hunt in down there. Hopefully get more than one hunt down there this year, but officially pretty sure duck season is ending for me in January, which sucks, but also it's a good thing because of what's going on. So I'll get to that later, but big career change, say that. I gotta find something cool to do this weekend, because
Helping Philip move.
yeah, we're helping somebody move, but I'll come up with something fun, something more entertaining, because I know this one was probably a little monotonous, but if you're a gun guy, maybe this video was great for you. I'm just not a huge gun buff by any means. I like my shotguns because they're tools for me. So, but as far as building guns and everything else, I've never really been into it. I've used guns plenty of times. I'm in the military, so dealt with guns for a long time now. But yeah, starting from scratch on this one, so I can use all the help I can get. So we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate it.